The government of Mozambique is currently discussing potential changes to its capital gains tax regime, a development which could be of great importance to foreign companies and investors. Here to help make some sense of tax laws is Ismael Faquir, country managing partner at Ernst and Young, which recently won the World Finance Legal Award for Best Tax Firm Mozambique 2013. Ismael is also the recipient of World Finance's Award for Best Tax Consultant Mozambique 2012. Ismael, welcome.
Thank you, Lenny.
How significant was it for Ernst and Young to receive these awards?
It was very significant. We feel all of us very proud to receive this award. It shows clearly that the investment that we do in our people is the right way to achieve excellence and to provide to our client the exceptional client service that we aim to.
What types of services do you offer clients?
As part of the global firm, we do provide all the services that any other EY firm provides. Assurance, advisory, tax, corporate finance, human capital, fraud investigation, forensic, everything that Ernst and Young in any other part of the world provide, we do provide in Mozambique. Of course, taking in consideration the size of our market, we don't have all the expertise in the local market. And if we feel that we don't have the right team in Mozambique, we use the global network to identify the right person and bring to Mozambique. But any investor come to Mozambique, we can guarantee that we provide the same service that they can have in any other part of the world.
And what sets your law firm apart from its competitors?
Well, we don't have a direct answer for this question. I believe that it's a combination of different factors. But if we look for all these different aspects that make Ernst and Young different from other firms, I can choose the quality of our people as the main differentiator factors. The investment that we do in our people, in recruitment, training, coaching, and retain our people is the key aspect which make Ernst and Young different from any other firm operating in Mozambique.
Have there been any recent amendments regarding the tax code in Mozambique?
It's usually to have amendment in the tax laws in Mozambique because of the new development that the country has. As you may know, the discoveries of natural resource, gas, coal, and other mineral natural resource provide the need to the government to adjust the tax law. So the amendments that we have, it's not a profound or complex amendment, but it's just to adjust the tax law to guarantee that the new reality that the country has, it's accommodating the tax law. But it's important to note that what the investor normally aim is to have certainty, to have guarantee that the things will not change during their investment phase. And in Mozambique, any taxpayer are protected by law. So the changes that normally occur do not affect the past operation, which guarantee to the taxpayers that they are safe and protected by law.
Does Mozambique's tax system benefit international investors, in your opinion, and if so, how?
Definitely. The tax system that we have in Mozambique, it's more or less the same that we have in any developed country. It's modern. Of course, it's complex because of the specification of the tax law. But anyone who aims to invest in Mozambique will have the same regime or similar regime that they have in their home countries. And as I mentioned before, anyone who wants to invest in Mozambique probably will be safe and secure, because what we have in our laws, it's a very formal law which guarantees to the taxpayer the level of protection that they want to understand that any investments made in Mozambique will be protected by law.
What advice would you give to somebody who is hoping to invest in Mozambique?
It's a very important question. It's important to note that Mozambique has a very formal tax law, legal law, and exchange control regulation, which means that anyone who intends to invest in Mozambique should get the right advice from the beginning, because the cost of non-compliance is very high. The penalties are huge in Mozambique, and especially the damage of reputation is probably the worst scenario that any international investor can have in Mozambique.
Ismael, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.